Good morning, everybody. Welcome to day number 22 from Dave Koziel's household, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and it's a beautiful day right now. I'm on Dave's porch, and look at the view this guy has. He's got a golf course in his backyard and a driving range. Pretty cool. There's the city of Pittsburgh back there, if you can see it over that little ridge. But yeah, it's a beautiful day today and nice and sunny. We're actually getting ready to go on a little run, so we're gonna do probably like 4 or 5 miles on a trail. Obviously I'm not in shape to be able to run all of that. I know Dave can, but probably gonna do a little run in, walk in, do my own pace in the trail. So we're gonna go get some exercise. Today we are going to shoot some videos. We're going to go to some pawn shops and thrift stores and do some hustling. So we're gonna take you guys along on day number 22. So appreciate each and every one of you. Hey man, don't be running around in your underwear when I'm shooting a vlog. All right guys, talk to you soon. All right, so we're back in the Koziel spaceship. Or Batmobile, what do you like to be called?
Dude, it's definitely more of a Batmobile.
All right, cool. So we're getting ready to go get some coffee. It's, what time is it right now?
It's like 9 a.m.
9 a.m. right now, and the sun is shining. It's a beautiful day in Pittsburgh. Again, it would be a lot more beautiful if there was a Whole Foods, but that's another story.
There is, we found one actually.
Oh yeah, tell them about that.
There's one about half hour, 35 minutes away from me that I actually just found by Googling, and it made
Google. Shout out to Google.
It made Steve's, I think, life on this trip, that there is actually a Whole Foods within driving distance from my place.
Well, I'm craving some fresh orange juice, and I'm telling you guys, that stuff is like liquid sunshine, that fresh squeezed orange juice. So I know I'm gonna hit that place up today. We got some other places to go. We're going to a trail right now, going to get some coffee, and yeah, today's gonna be a great day. So follow us along and let's have some fun. All right, so we're just arriving at, where are we?
The Montour Trail.
The Montour Trail, and where is this? What town are we in?
Well, we're still in like Kennedy Township, Robinson Township, but the actual Montour Trail spans miles and miles and miles across the area.
Awesome, so it's a beautiful day. It's a little chilly right now, but we're gonna go get some exercise. All right, guys, so we just got back from the trail a little while ago, and now we're pretty much planning out the day. We got Dave Koziel munching on some, what do you got, some oatmeal, man?
And apples.
Got myself a little high fiber flaxseed cereal with some almond milk. Just enjoyed some eggs, and I want to say Dave is a pretty good cook. Those are the eggs that he cooked up. So done with breakfast, done with the exercise, and now we're just looking up some pawn shops. How's it looking, man, in the Pittsburgh area for pawn shops?
Well, I found one list of the 10 best pawn shops in Pittsburgh, PA. So we're probably gonna hit some of them up, but I'm trying to find some other ones that are a little bit closer.
Yeah.
A few of them are a little bit far out, but there's definitely pawn shops. We definitely got locations.
So what I like to do is I like to usually make a list of like thrift stores and pawn shops, and then usually what I'll do is like put them on MapQuest if I'm unfamiliar with the area, and just like get a list and like in the order that I want to hit them, and then throw it on a notepad and just pretty much take out that list. So that's what we're doing. So we're gonna bring you guys along, show you guys some hustling, and see how we do it in Pittsburgh, PA. What's up, everybody? So we're in the car right now. I'm rocking out in my Hyundai Sonata. Dave said, you know what, I can't drive anymore, man. I'm so tired.
He offered to drive, so I was like, okay, we'll see how this works.
So talk to everybody, Dave. Where are we going right now? What's on our list? What's on our agenda?
I know of at least 3 thrift stores that we're gonna hit up first, and then I want to show Steve some pawn shops. I don't really know where too many are at. I tried looking on Google. Steve's like, Dave, you don't know what you're doing. I'll find you the pawn shops. Okay, I was like, okay, man. We'll see, man, because I cannot find that many pawn shops around me, but I haven't been doing this on a 20-day trip either, so Steve's become an expert when it comes to locating pawn shops and even just buying stuff.
All I'm saying, the point I was making to him was if I could find them in Myrtle Beach and like little random areas of town, there's got to be in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's like a big city, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a big city, and I definitely think there probably is. I just don't think I knew what I was doing or looking for whenever I was trying to find them on Google.
It's all right, man. It's all right. We'll learn. Maybe you're right, maybe you're wrong, but anyways, that's the name of the song. Let's get moving.
So where are we pulling up to, Steve?
We're pulling up to a Goodwill right now, and it's hidden right behind that building over here. First time at this location, so I'm excited.
Whoop.
Hey, give me some airtime. Give me some airtime. Give me some airtime. All right, people.
Here you go, buddy.
I'm going to find you some deals right now, okay? I'm going to show you some items. That's my goal. I want to walk out of here $100 profit. That's the goal. So
we're not leaving until he does it. I'm not going to let him leave.
So tight turn in here, and Let's make it happen.
This. Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna see if we could find a deal on a suit just for fun and see what we're working with here. I mean, right here, Joseph A. Bank, not a huge brand right there, like a big score, but look, $6.99 a suit. You could easily get probably 40 or 50 for that. A Business Express, that's not bad. Let's see if we can find anything else. What do we got here? There's another one. I mean, these aren't huge scores, and there's an abundance of them out there. But Signature Collection, I mean, that was probably a few $100 new in the store. Two-piece item, nice pattern. I mean, $10, you can turn it into 50 all day long if you're willing to wait. Come on, let's find a real good deal. What do we got here? What's this? Nothing. Keep moving down. What do we got? Let's find something. Oh, here's a great deal.
Wow.
Oh, destroying everything. This is a Brooks Brothers suit right here.
Wow.
Look at the design. It's beautiful. I mean,
that is beautiful.
It's an older one because it doesn't have like the tags on the side. But still, I mean, 60, 70 bucks, $6.99. That's an easy profit right there. What's this? What's this? No.
I actually just purchased Blazing Profits, so this is actually going to be good. Maybe I'll flip some suits.
Right? You could, man.
I know, I could.
Not a lot of people mess with them because they're definitely a lot of work, but that's a good thing.
I didn't realize how easy it was to just find it. Like, I've been through this store many times myself and just missed all this stuff, and you pulled out 3 things within a matter of minutes.
See, this is, I don't know how much this is priced at.
Yeah.
Doesn't have a price. It's probably like $6 to $10.
Yeah.
But here's a Hart Schafter Marks. This is like a newer version.
Yeah.
Probably a couple hundred in the store. I mean, if you get it for $6, $7, 40, 50 bucks right there. Long tail items though, they're not going to sell like instantly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
All right, so how'd we do at Goodwill?
We didn't do so well over there. There were a few items that I was interested in. There was a VHS rewinder, which seemed to do well. It was a brand named Kenyo, but that particular model was oversaturated, so I passed on that. It was $1.99. I mean, it was an iffy deal. I probably could have made a little bit of money, but you really got to value your time, the time it takes to prep the item, list it, ship it, and then the risk of just getting a return in general. You got to make sure there's enough meat on the bone, so I passed on that. Then I was looking at a General Electric cassette player, and those tend to do really well, the older metal ones, but I couldn't find a listing.
Straight.
And I had to pass on that. And then there was a few other items, but again, nothing with enough meat on the bone. So moved down from that Goodwill. We did look at some clothing just for fun.
Yeah.
And, hopefully you guys enjoyed that clip. Just to prove to you, even though I'm not doing clothing currently, just because I'm looking to travel and I'm looking at kind of a different business model, doesn't mean there's not money to be made out there. Clothing is still very lucrative. Don't let anybody tell you there's no money to be made, because if they tell you that, either one, they're just trying to keep you out of the game because they know it's still an untapped market, or two, they just, you know, they haven't read 101 Killer Clothing Brands. I'm just kidding. All right, guys, let's move on to the next.
All right, so we were just driving, and Steve, we were having a conversation. Steve's like, hold on, we got to turn around. And why did you say we have to turn around?
All right, so I said we had to turn around because I saw a road bike laying up against a mailbox. So I'm not sure if it's free or if, I don't know why someone would just put a road bike against a mailbox on a busy street. So I'm gonna pull into the driveway and see if it's free. Here, give them some airtime.
Yeah.
I believe it's right up here. I'm pulling right into the driveway. Show them that bike right there.
I'm trying to. Oh, kind of seeing it.
I want to ask them if this is free.
This is the kind of stuff that happens, man. This is the mentality it takes. I'll catch back with you guys.
It's a 10-speed road bike. It's interesting. Let me see if the bike works or not.
Look at this right here. Look at that eye. You had that eye. We were in mid-conversation. Out of nowhere, you're just like, whoa, I gotta check out that bike.
Man, the problem with this right now,
Yeah.
the front wheels aren't gonna come off without tools, and I'm not gonna be able to fit this into my car. See if I can make some magic happen and move some stuff around.
All right. Let's do it.
What's up, guys? So I just left that house, and hopefully if Dave got the footage, what I did was I walked up to the door because I didn't see a sign on the bike, and I was knocking, I was ringing the doorbell, I was gonna ask him, listen, is the bike for free or what, or is someone just parking it in front of a busy road? And nobody answered, so I ended up looking over the bike a little more, and there was a sign on it that said free. It was a 10-speed Schwinn road bicycle, pretty decent shape. You know, it definitely needs to be cleaned up and whatnot, but you know, the tires are true, the frame looks good, and it is a smaller frame, so I mean, I'll probably shoot for 40 to 80 bucks on that. Just do a quick Craigslist flip, but like Dave said, I had the eye for it. I saw it on the road, we turned around and scooped up a bike, so that's gonna make me probably, like I said, 40 to 80 bucks. What's up, guys? So we're just pulling up to a place called Community Thrift. So I'm not sure, are they associated with like Salvation or anything like that?
No, they're the AM vets, whatever that means, but this is sort of like a little independent one. There's not really that many. This is the only one around here, but this is actually close to my home, so we're gonna see how this goes.
I've never been to this one, so yeah, let's see how it goes, and maybe I'll find some clothes. I'll be scooping that up. Where are the workers? So this is a Polaroid 660. I'm just gonna scan this puppy, see if we got ourselves a deal or not. The internet sucks in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not gonna work right now. We'll have to keep walking around. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a buy for $1.49. You see, it's still saying there's no internet. All right, so we got a Lynx SYS broadband router, $1.89. Let's scan this puppy in and see what is happening here. Used $14.59.
Can't really focus.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that. Let's see what we got here. This is a Polaroid autofocus 660. I need to figure out which one this is. Come here. You guys want to join my big book club?
Isn't that available on Kindle, Steve?
No, because if you want to be part of my book club, digital files aren't accepted, only big books. That's a big book. You guys see that right there? That's a Tommy Bahama limited edition, 100% silk, New York Mets shirt. Super, super rare, and I'm looking at some of the sold listings. Some of them are selling for 150, 200, 229 that sold for. I'm not sure if that's brand new or not, but that's a super rare find. If that shirt was like even 50 bucks, I'd pop on it, but for $100, and considering I'm not selling, I mean, if it was cheap enough, I'd flip it to another seller, but to make the profit, 100 bucks is too much, but freaking rare, amazing find right there. I'll go. I don't know what that is. What's up? What's up?
There he is.
Not finding anything so far.
We didn't even get the electronics yet, though.
Is it downstairs?
Yeah, we gotta go downstairs.
Conair Sound Therapy. It's worth a shot.
No good. Let's go downstairs.
There's a ton of Steelers stuff around here. It's funny because we never see Steelers stuff around here. Yeah. Popped on one item right here. This is IQ Technologies Pro IV. So what number is that in Roman numerals? 5?
5, I think.
5,
maybe.
I think. $25. It's going for about 72 with a 30,000 rank. So should be able to pull out maybe 40, 45 bucks worth of profit. I just remember this thing being worth money back in the day. I'm just not sure. It's from 1980. So I'm just seeing what's going on with this. No, I don't see anything popping up, so.
No go.
No.
So where are we at right now?
So right now we're at a Goodwill and just scanning some books right now to see if we can find some deals. I don't usually like scanning like all the books. I'll pick and choose and try to find like the school books and whatnot. But it's difficult. See, here's a brand that I like to look for with books. It's the Pearson. Those tend to do well and they're a lot newer. A lot of the outdated books, the textbooks don't seem to do so well. So you see what happened here? It says item not found, but I don't trust that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna search for it through the search and type it in. Basic college mathematics. Then I'll put in like,
Let's see what we got.
the name, E-L-A-Y-N. See if that pops up with something. 4th edition. Here we go. Because normally people would pass on it. Look, $19 book right there, 48,000 rank. So normally people probably pass on it because they scan it and they don't find it. But I typed it in and look, boom. I think this is $2. So I'll probably make about $10 profit. Nothing big though. What's up, guys? So we're just rolling up to a pawn shop right now on what, Route 51?
Yep, 51.
So we went to a Goodwill. I showed you that book I got. It was actually 95 cents. So put 10 bucks on my profit. I'm about $150 profit in so far. So let's see if I can double that at this pawn shop. Let's do it.
Let's go.
Something interesting is going on here.
All right, let's break it down.
All right, boys and girls. So I ended up going to this pawn shop and hopped on one of these Brady label makers, laser label makers, I believe they are. And there were 2 of them, and I actually made the mistake of getting a deal on both of them, which was going to come to like $100 for both of them. They were $59.99 each. They're going for about $100 on Amazon. I made the mistake of buying one of them and not inspecting it well, and then Dave's like, dude, that thing's open and the instructions were missing. So I only went with one of them. 50 cash out the door. It's going for about $100, give or take. So I should make around probably 30 bucks profit on it, which wasn't amazing. I was trying to bundle a camera with it and another item, but this guy just wasn't having it. And I can't say it enough. Some pawn shops, they're willing to negotiate, wheel and deal, but you could even agree, cameraman, right? He just wasn't having it.
Yeah, Steve tried, and he wasn't happening. He was pretty stern on his price, and he probably just would have made him mad if you would have kept pushing. So you definitely backed off at the right point.
Yeah, so I mean, I'll keep pushing. What's the worst that's gonna happen? You're gonna kick me out the store. Like I even told him, I said, dude, I have cash. I'm trying to spend money. He goes, I don't want to waste your time. I said, I just want to give you money. That's all I said to him. So it is what it is. Hopefully we got some cool footage in there for you. I'm not sure if Dave got it, but yeah, we're leaving there. Made about 30 bucks. Nothing impressive. And on to the next one.
All right.
I said, give me some camera time, man. So we're actually at Mickey D's, home of the chemicals in your food. And I'm gonna grab a grilled chicken Southwest salad, which is probably the most amazing salad in the world. And David, he doesn't want to have anything. He's picky, man. He's picky. So,
no Mickey D's for me.
Yeah. Let's do this.
All right.
What's up, guys? I'm back again, and I'm back at Dave's house. Haven't updated you guys in a while. I apologize about that. But I want to show you a healthy little meal that I'm about to be having right now. Some Fiber One cereal, got some almonds in there, and some banana pieces. And now I've got to get, this is a little secret right here. Where is this? Almond milk. I love this stuff right here, and it's super tasty. So let me take this off, put that in, and we have a wonderful meal. So today hasn't been super eventful, but hopefully you guys enjoyed some of the clips beforehand with the bike and hitting up the pawn shop. Dave, my buddy Dave, got some pawn shop footage, but I'm not sure if it's gonna be working out because there was a lot of noise in the background. What'd you think about that pawn shop, man?
I think that we should post it. We'll see though. I took it on my phone, and like he said, the audio is not great, but it was really cool to watch him in there firsthand and seeing him work and seeing him negotiate with the guy in there. It was something really cool, and I really would love to be able to get it on video for you guys and girls to all see.
Yeah, maybe next time we'll even try to like Periscope it or something like that. And you missed out on some good Periscopes, guys, today if you weren't following me. But anyways, gonna have this beautiful meal. Also, we're gonna be shooting Dave's weekly progress report.
Yeah.
So we're getting that action going down. I was spending about the last hour watching YouTube videos, learning all the ins and outs of my Canon Rebel T3i, my camera. So if you guys are into videography or photography, take the time to learn your camera. I wish I did, because I've been missing out big time. So we're gonna film that video, and we'll do a little behind the scenes of that again and show you some of that, and then we're gonna just relax. I did a little workout. It's about 8 o'clock, and time to close out this vlog. Sorry there wasn't a ton of action, but we'll get you tomorrow. But anyways, let's show you some behind the scenes.
I want to share some of the results I've had so far with my book, because I talked about in my first video where I announced that I was launching my book, that I was going to document the entire journey of me launching my book and everything I'm doing. So I want to start off by sharing sales numbers with everybody. So the very first day that my book was launched, which was Friday, September 11th, I sold 27 total units. That was a great day. I was so blessed and grateful, because not only did I sell 27 units, but I had so many messages and emails and just love.
I hope you enjoyed that behind the scenes clip of Dave shooting his actual video. And I'll tell you right now, Dave's a professional, because if you were on Periscope, you would have seen, but I literally crawled on the floor when we were shooting the video and started to tickle his foot. And the only reason I did it is because he did it to me last time. So what were you thinking, man, when I started tickling your foot in the middle of production?
I was just in the zone, man. I saw you under there, and I knew I was gonna get it back, so I did it to you the other day. And I just kept going. I just kept plugging away like a true professional, man.
Do you have any tips for anybody, man? Like if they're shooting a video and they're in production right here, like any tips for somebody like to like keep your composure, to stay calm and just be able to like think about what you want to say? Because I even feel like I struggle with that at times, where it's like I don't know what to say, or it's hard to communicate. Like what tips do you have for people watching getting started with that?
Don't fumble your words. If you do fumble your word, I should say this. If you do fumble your words, don't point it out. If you say if you start talking and you don't know what you're gonna say and you kind of fumble with it, don't say like, oh, I'm sorry, or anything like that. Just continue going. That's one thing that I do, because if you don't really draw attention to it, sometimes a lot of people won't even realize it, or they might realize it quickly, but then their mind will revert back to what you were saying. And I also always lose my train of thought when I'm talking. It happens all the time, but you just got to keep talking. You don't want that awkward silence either, that awkward pause.
So do you find that if you keep talking and you don't like address the fumble or the slip up, that your mind finally like regains composure and you think about where you left off last time?
Yeah, exactly. I can catch myself. And I want to say that my first 20 videos, it wasn't like that at all. But you gain experience just from doing it over and over and over again. Yeah.
And I have a lot of people ask me like, Steve, how do you, just go off the top and do a 10-minute video? Usually I don't. Usually I'm slipping up and I edit my stuff. But pretty much what I'm saying is you'll get better. And I've done over 600 videos. What are you at? 100?
130 or something like that.
Once you get over 15, 20 videos, you get over being camera shy. You get over caring what people think about what you're saying, and like maybe if someone's in the other room and they can hear you, you're like, you don't even care anymore. But at first you're thinking to yourself, like, my voice sounds bad, like they're gonna notice that there's a hair growing out of my eyebrow, which there really is, and I need to cut it.
Dude, you should see the people looking at us whenever we're out in public and we're shooting videos.
My gosh.
But it's like to us, we don't even like care. It's like it gets down to that point after you've been doing it for so long.
Exactly. So life of a YouTuber, but hopefully you guys enjoyed behind the scenes today. Hopefully you enjoyed us going to some thrift stores and pawn shops. And again, I don't know until I edit the video if we can get that footage to you guys of the negotiations inside of the pawn shop. But if not, we'll be sure to try to get something by the end of this adventure in Pittsburgh, PA. But until then, have a great night. Thanks so much for watching. Why don't you say goodbye, Dave?
See you, everyone.
Love you guys. Appreciate it. And peace on the streets. To be honest with you, I'm probably looking at the most I would be happy with is probably number 4. I'm looking at some other items, so I mean, we can wait on that for a second. I was looking at these Brady label printers. Time you guys open till?
Be here till about 5.
You don't got too much longer to go.
Yeah, 15's not gonna happen. I don't want to waste your time. There's no way it's going to be close.
We're at 8:30.
Hot wires and hanging out like
Let's talk
that.
about these Brady items right here, and maybe we'll come back to that. Those were marked at 60. What's the best you can do if I took both of those and the camera? So maybe like a bundle deal. Those are marked at $59.99 each.
I could probably use, what was it? $59.99?
Yeah, so I mean, I'd be spending a good amount of money if I took the camera and both of those. So I mean,
Yeah, 120. Probably best way to do it.
120 for what?
Both of them.
They're both.
Oh, I mean this and
So 2 of those?
oh, you want both of those?
Yeah.
We'll just do 170 then. I'll take $10 off each thing.
So 170 would be, those would be 50 each, and then that would be 70. No, that's not really a good enough deal for me, man.
That's no problem, man. I don't want to waste your time. That's
I don't want to
to
wait. I just want to give you guys some money.
No, that's fine. Is that camera right there? It's 135 new. So
Yeah, but it's used. It's like
I get that, but it's also
you can't
half
compare
price.
it. It's not the same.
It's also half price. If I do 50, that's probably what I paid for it. There's no way I'm doing 50. Not even dropping it anymore.
So that price you're giving me, is that out the door, or are you gonna tax me?
Yeah, unless you have to cash up there.
So I only have about $60 in the
Yeah,
tank.
you probably take one of this. Yeah, you have $10 left over.
Wait, what?
Oh, so you could probably buy one of the Brady's then. I could do one of them for 50. So.
All right, let me think about it for a second.
It's a